Hi, Aquarius. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. Thank you for joining me. Earlier in the month, I created an ink blot made in your name and essence, and we are going to flip it for perspective possibilities. We're going to scry to see what shapes and symbols stand out and speak to our psyche and psychic senses. As well, we'll add on tarot and oracle, and we have ghost tube here kicking for any audio additions that may further inspire or irritate. Please do receive or release freely, of course. All the links are below to support, shop, request your own, etc. All right, Aquas, I'm going to take a moment to open up. You're welcome to join me, or you can fast forward through a few moments, whatever feels good to you. Taking a nice deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of the Aquarius Collective. Aquas, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Remember to always follow your own intuition first versus listening to my yammerings, but I do appreciate the space being held. All right, Aquas. Yes, okay. If you see, sense, or feel anything, feel well to comment below or keep to yourself. I'm seeing like a Davy Crockett kind of... Okay, I don't know if actually Davy Crockett was, but I'm seeing like an explorer feeling. My consciousness is exploring. There's, I see a person in my eye. There's a person coming towards me. I don't know if this person is incarnate or in the afterlife. If I dig in. They might be in the afterlife. Okay, so for some, there is a rabbit hole where there's somebody from the afterlife that's stepping forward to me. Like they're, you know, like the apple of my eye. I also, oops, I apologize. It's like I see them very clearly in my mind's eye. For others, I'm looking for a partner, person, place, or thing. Professional or personal, romantic, platonic. And it's like a consciousness connection, It's almost like I can see this coalescing of like, it's like I can see, Aquas, your whole body, like your body, your earthly body, but I can see it, like the outline of it, and everything inside of it is just moving color. I'm also seeing a hand puppet talk to me. So I don't know if I'm talking a lot to myself right now. It's kind of the gist that I'm feeling. Like I feel like I'm talking to myself. Do we think this is a good idea? Should we? I don't know necessarily that it's a question, but I just, I'm also, there might be some sort of like third eye therapy or therapy that's going on. Is it getting rid of something? Sorry if you can, hopefully you can hear this okay. It's almost like there's a point of perspective. Oh, okay. So for another realm of possible Aquas, if there's somebody that's coming towards you, it's almost like I want to say, take 5 minutes, take 5 days, step back and determine if they are positive in this coalescing, because I feel like they can sense it about you. They also, I see something like a briefcase, or they carry some sort of messenger bag, and I feel like they want to tell you they have a message for you. Almost like they have something to offer, like a salesman of sorts, or a salesperson. And you need to like take 5 minutes to be like, but do I need this? It's almost like they're trying to sell you something that you already have, but you have it like moving around in your energy. I don't know. That might be for some. Yeah, see, because I feel a little like, I'm going to say defensive, because that's the word I'm hearing. I didn't want to say it, but that's the word that I'm hearing. It's like I feel a little bit defensive over this, because I'm not sure what they're trying to staple me into. Somebody also might have had staples recently or something along that lines. I feel very And when I say protective over something, I feel like my shadow is the shadow of my consciousness. I'm going to say it that way. It's fine. Is very protective. Like I have things in place to defend. And there's these little eyebrows here. It's almost like I'm giving myself permission in some way, shape, or form to like, if somebody's like reading really focused and they might look gruff, but something about you're allowed to be angry. Yeah, see, okay. There also might be some aquas. It's an emotional fear versus an instinctual fear. Okay. And I feel like this has something to do with okay, give me a moment, please. I can feel a lot in your aura.
Strangled.
It's actually, I feel like my wrists and my hands are being strangled, or have in the past that I can perceive. I have a memory of something. And now it's like a positive trigger when I get the same sensation, because it's almost like I want to rub my wrists. Maybe something has happened maybe I was chained to something and now I'm seeing it as a staple of sorts. And I keep seeing like this. And my shadow comes with me. It detects these positive triggers, because the way I'm seeing it, it's like here's the shadow. And then all this coalescing in there.
Play with me.
Is somebody's gift like right? Oh, okay. There you are there. I see you. It's something about, symbolically speaking, like a black dragon. James and the Giant Peach is also coming through. There's something about the world of my imagination. And actually, the way I'm seeing it and hearing it is this shadow space, this little bit of anger, this little bit of defensiveness, it serves. And I think, okay, so when I'm looking at this card, and of course, follow your own intuition first versus my yammerings, but I tend to follow the artistry. I might, at first glance, think that this is coming to eat me because somebody else or some situation, job, career, corporate, creative, whatever, those are all your channels, they're not mine, has chained me here. But this is actually coming to clamp these off. And it's really a guardian. This isn't the same as that thing coming towards me. It's like I got to take 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Mother.
Could be something about a mother energy as well. Because I'm exploring more than meets the eye. Some of you Aquas might be really, really good at reading auras, or this could be something you are coming into. Oh, I love that. Okay. So here are your cards to step forward, very masculine and feminine balanced. And even Aquarius, like your card has stepped forward in awe and ecstasy with the Hercules strength. Hercules, like Davy Crockett, of this explorer with this power. But I want to know what's coming through with this awe and ecstasy of Aquarius. See, yeah, awe. I'm in awe of how your aura is looking. It's fully embodied. It's not stagnant. It's like moving through your entire vessel. But the coloring here, this strength, it's like if you can see it, like an arm. And there's codes, constellation codes. Some gate has been open to you. You might have been once chained to this gate. Somebody might have told you in the past, you're not as, I don't know if it's a gifted or you have a talent or skill. And it might have threatened somebody else.
Prison.
And they might have, like, you or somebody else, I don't want to always blame it out, might have pigeonholed yourself. Aqua's previously, prior to. Give me a moment. And I've been patient. Patience. The momentum's being built in here. And now with this dynamism coming in, something's coming full circle back to you and you're calling it in. It's okay. What I'm hearing is like I'm calling karma in, but it's not in a, sorry, I'm very chilly in your reading. It's not like I'm calling karma in to dole it out. This is, I feel like the cyclical nature maybe of your karma or good karma. Like, what is going on here? For heavens and hot dogs. I just want to get cozy. Something higher above you is, and when I say higher above you, I didn't mean it to sound like that. But they looked, okay, so they are your guides or guardians. And they are birthing this. And it's like James and the Giant Peach. I don't know how else to say that, but I'm going to leave it there. There's a moth. It's a fossil. There's a fossil. And see all this white around it.
Haunted.
Spirit. If there's been a part of you that feels haunted in some way, shape, or form, haunted heart, but I'm hearing haunted hips, some sort of flexibility in the movement of water. Just heard that tongue twister. She sells.
Jeremy.
She sells seashells by the seashore. Oh, for heavens and hot dogs. She sells seashells by the seashore. Are you in some sort of tongue twister? Okay. I am seeing, it's like a little pig. If the piggy symbology means anything to you, it's adorable. And I'm not sure if this is, it's a horse. And this horse has glasses on the top. Like if this was his ear. The horse symbology as well. But it's a wise horse. Like it has glasses on it. So I'm seeing something. Okay. Easy. Defense. Yep, there's that horse. When we were talking about that defense, it's good. I'm hearing. Okay, but see how there's like spirit behind it, like that wave. There's something I have been through, how I'm feeling in your aura, Aquas, that might have been complicated. A relationship or resonance, personal, platonic, romantic, whatever the case is, even your job, what it is that I want to do, what it is that I want to be, and it's been complicated. And then I'm hearing it's not complicated, it's creative. It is a blend of critical thinking and creative thinking, consciousness, fulfilling a consciousness. So there's like some sort of, I'm starting to, okay. And then you have here the horse. Sorry, give me one moment. Mother's come through a few times. Could be in the mother line. You are a mother. You might be moving on, or empty nest syndrome. Your kids are getting older, or you're thinking about your mother as you're moving on. Maybe you're following in her footsteps, or you're not. Okay, so when I come into this, I will bring it down for you so you can see. We were talking about this defense and this protective over it, and you're protective over what you're creating in your higher mind. This works to my advantage of whatever this gift, I have to call it a gift, whatever this is, whatever that is. I don't know if that'll come through. Sorry if it's like the history's been complicated.
This is my place.
Awesome. And now I can move through removing certain blocks to allow this gift to come in from this moth. Could be even subconscious space or unconscious space. But I keep them off to the side like little piles so I can defend myself as well. So what you've done or learned in the past serves in the present. But it's almost like I don't need to keep building up in this respect. Whatever this gift is. Whoops, sorry. Because there's a crown in here. Lots of turquoise. There is a pelican in here, if the pelican means anything to anyone. I'm also seeing, I think it's a lassie dog. If anyone knows what the lassie dog, kind of dog lassie is. And with that horse, it's like wise movement. Like in order to make pigs fly, wise movement.
Show yourself.
Something about my father is coming through. Because on this side, I see it as a pelican, and on this side, I see it as a stork. Interesting. Something about my father. So maybe my father passed, or the story of my father. Surrogacy, sperm donation, something along that line. Something about or maybe it's the father line. Because I'm seeing like one line going this way, and one lineage has this kind of feel. Yeah, they have two different focuses. And as this focus has the fire, Akos, it's like whatever you decide to focus on, because I want to put this feminine energy in here. It's the air. It's the air of it that gives this fire more flame. A lot of feminine energy coming through. There also might be a daughter that's in spirit. Yeah, with the fledging. There could be a daughter in spirit if any of you have had a daughter who has passed due to complications, some sort of complications, health complications or situational complications. See, she sends things. It's almost like your higher self or your guardian captures it, and then in a creative way, because I'm seeing a little duck up here, puts messages in the back of your head, almost like in the dream state, if I may. Yeah, I'm absolutely seeing that in the dream state. Even your daydreams. Like you might have, I'm going to say like random thoughts of your daughter. It's not random, don't get me wrong, but it's like when you're going about something or you see something. Yeah, eternal love. Eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. She's continuously sending you how you gave her life, whether you're the father or the mother in this lifetime, here and now. How you gave her life in stork. She's using the pelican to send you big bill. Yeah. So it's like, oh, thank you. If you can see this crystal bag,
how like
I'm good, thank you. How are you? You know what I mean? Like the big beak thing, but it's like is it the stork in the, anyway, can carry a lot of healing, sending you a lot of healing. Gifts. She sends gifts, and you've been taught, we've been talking about this, at least the way I'm remembering it, because it's like all this healing is happening. Sorry if the lighting. All this healing is happening. It's like I can see all this aura about you. But it's like, imagine if like a bunch of crystals melted, like Skittles. The rainbow is melting within you. But you're receiving something else. You're receiving something, and it's clear. Clear quartz could also be something that you're working with. Or a skeletal quartz. A skeletal quartz. I feel like auras. See, now I just want to call the aquas auras. that's just your new digs, your new name. Sorry, I'm very, very chilly in here. Like, it's just, your reading's very, very chilly. Gotta cozy up and snuggle up. Okay, so where do I go from here? Where does the aqua go from here? There's a lot of feeling. And I want to come back to the fossils when I, again, positive triggers. The underworld.
Strange.
Clarity on the bottom. Sensitivity. Okay, we'll take those. Thank you. All right, aquas. Give me a moment here and I'll bring them up for you. Where do I go from here? And I keep like asking already. And if you haven't already, I will ask. Please do like, share, and subscribe, aquas. You guys are amazing. And I thank you so much for being here. Your perspective and your presence is powerful. Where am I going from here? X marks the spot. I want to come back to David Crockett. Explore.
How old are you?
I am 45. Where do I go from here? It's almost like my DNA is divining rods. And it's like wherever they cross, create something new, a new strain of that. I am not bound to just the capabilities of my parents, will say. No, whether I know them or not. Because I don't know, that seems to be a thing that is like over here in my ear. The words that you speak feel like high vibration. Like how somebody might say music to my ears. I don't know. And maybe it is music to you. Maybe you make music. But I feel like when you speak,
okay,
it's music to my ears somehow. But I don't know if it's like fruit for my frequencies. To my fruit salad. Something being added to I don't even know. But that clarity with that clear quartz coming through. Where was that power again? There it is, in the strength. See, the power. It's coming from above, so below. And I claim it like by placing it as a grounding rod into the earth, and I call it and I claim it. I call it and I claim it. Even when I wander into can you see like right here, there's like spirits here. At least that's how I'm seeing them. Ghosts walk with me. And I'm not trying to give them spooky names. Because they know it's like Lord of the Rings, you have the key. And I've never actually watched Lord of the Rings, so I have no idea. I know there's a ring. And then I would assume there's a Lord. This could also be a marriage. Something that you're going to be connecting and committing to. Consciousness connection. The sensitivity, maybe even psychometry could be something coming up for you as another gift, as another way. If somebody hands you something, again, I want to come back to that messenger. I want to take 5. Hand me the item. Give me your idea.
Coming to get me.
Let me see your pamphlet. And I can read the energy off of that. Give me 5 minutes with whatever this is that you're selling me. Because and I don't want to give this necessarily a poo-poo thing, like, but definitely feel discerning, Aquas, because your aura is so on it. X marks the spot, like you're harnessing something. I also feel like I have something tangible, and it could be a crystal, could be a stuffed animal, could be also there could be somebody who's getting a new dog.
Ophiuchus.
Maybe you want to watch the Ophiuchus reading, or you might be getting a new pet. Like a pet will come into your life. And then we come into your spider, community and web weaving. Sorry if there's a blank spot there, but the process is awkward and as authentic as possible. And I want to place that spider in where I, would quickly call the shadow. And this is actually all the elements that I'm weaving and working with. Like silk, like butter. Sorry, one moment. Something about the ear, the aura of the ear. No idea. I've never seen that before in my life. The aura of the ear.
Stalker.
Maybe somebody's prying. Maybe they're trying to find something in your words. See, it's weird. Are they trying to, is somebody, again, it's like this discernment, but you have an incredible ability for it. So I don't really know, like you can read an aura a million miles away. Or maybe this is what you're working on. But it's like on one rabbit hole, it's like somebody might be trying to weave a world for you to believe in of theirs. I don't know if this is a corporation or a job. It's like, but they want your talent. They want your ability. They want your energy to be a part of their dream. Their mission, I heard. But even in this spider card, there's a lot of pauses in your reading. Hopefully that's all right. In this card, if the lighting will allow it to come through, you have orbs beyond orbs beyond orbs. Spirit sensitivity all around you.
Can you hear him?
I got the power. You have a power, and other people know. But it's like something about grounding it down because of this Davy Crockett explorer kind of feel. It's like, but where do I want to ground it down? So if you like receive some sort of energies, even, let's just say it that way, as this example, say somebody sends you, whatever kind of juju, and you have this ability to kind of like mull with it, but you're like, oh, you know what? I could use actually a little bit of this power that you're giving away, apparently, or trying to offer me, but I can transmute it into this. And it's like, they're like, no, you're supposed to do this so it would serve me. And you're like, but it wasn't reciprocal. This way it's reciprocal and there's respect. I feel like respect is a big deal here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Your angel card numbers that came up were 888, I am abundant, and 23, I am adventurous. Just like Davy Crockett. And I will defend my gifts because I feel like there's more gifts. Like it's like one by one by one by one. And I also want to know, Aquas, there might be some that you don't accept their gift. And that might
I'm not sure how.
tick them off. And maybe you don't know how to say, no to some people given their presence or who they are. Do you see this little thing happening here? I actually want to turn it sideways. I feel like I'm building a pyramid. Somebody else might be moving. I can see movers moving things. And it's to a very large caterpillar. That's gonna, that knows it will one day become the fossil of the moth to transform once again. I am adventurous, sorry. You have a zest for life and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. Maybe this is a reminder for some of the adventures that you're within. The aura adventures, literally, that you're having now that are creating history, making history. But I feel like if you haven't, even if they're on different levels, right? You're starting to have these abundant adventures that the way I'm feeling it, it's like you can see them or feel them, sense them in the physical form as they come forward. And thank you if you do donate and support. But do you know what I'm saying? It's like this extra sensory is activated, some sort of clarity. And when I don't have clarity, I'm not going to get upset and I'm not going to feel like I'm less than. I'm going to utilize it as a positive thing that maybe somebody else, if I can't read it, maybe they have a defense mechanism up. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll also be responsible that, okay, check my intentions, whatever the case is. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there's a change, 23 into 5. It's like your gifts are enhancing your ability. Say if you're in advertising or you make burgers for a living and it's like something's changing. Maybe you make a new burger. Maybe you become a manager. Maybe you decide you want to become a dishwasher instead of the cook because you're like, I don't want the responsibility. I need to focus on other things right now. And being a dishwasher affords me space, mental space to do that, like genius space. So I'm no longer concerned about some like random title. But if you're seeking a certain title because you've been working towards something, you understand that. But it's like there's the title means nothing. It's the experience, the adventure of getting to that is really the prize, is really the power. I am abundant, 888. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. Protect your peace, and you are pieces of me. And you're very loyal, like that Lassie dog, and it's beautiful. It's like when I think of the Lassie dog like coming at me, like the fur does like that thing, and it just looks wildly majestic. I'm also seeing something about, before I get ready to leave you here, because I've been yammering on for quite some time, water wings on your feet.
Africa.
So there's something about like moving very fluently on your feet. Gonna fly. I'm gonna leave that there. All right, Aquas, thank you so much for joining me. And if I don't have time to do a bonus in between, I will see you for a fresh ink blot for February. And until then, I will see you again soon. Thank you for scrying with me. Bye. I got the power. I got the power.